Grace and peace to you. I'm Pastor Dave Denoon, and these are your announcements for Saturday, June the 27th from the First Congregational Church of Webster Groves, United Church of Christ. Tomorrow is the fourth Sunday after Pentecost, and it's Pride Sunday. Tomorrow is also Tracey Harris's last Sunday as our Director of Christian Education, so the Not for Children Only segment tomorrow will feature an interview between myself, the kids, and Tracey about what it means for her to be moving into a new phase in her ministry. I'm very much hoping that the young people of the church who have experienced her work over the last 10 years, that they will be present and ready to talk, so please encourage them to meet us here online at 10 in the morning. Bearing in mind both Pride Weekend and our continuing connection with Tracey through the Holy Spirit and the church, music selections tomorrow are featuring both of those themes. They've been selected by Tracey, Director of Music, Dr. Leon Burke III, and myself. Our scriptures bring forward the role of prophets and everyday people for seeking the truth, God's truth, in love, wherever that truth may lead us. Keeping with the series of messages I've been relating to our phased approach to restoring activity at the church, I've entitled my talk tomorrow, Phase 5, Restoration as a Moving Target. Worship tomorrow will be on Zoom at 10 a.m., as I've said, and it will be live streamed on our YouTube channel as well. Instructions for how to connect may be found below this announcement. After worship, moderator Mark Edwards will go from announcer to convener and initiate our first and hopefully only ever virtual annual meeting. Be ready for instructions about how to participate in the meeting using Zoom. We will be voting on the slate of officers developed by the nominating committee. You should have received this slate either in the e-news or in the mail. Those of you who don't get the e-news will have received it through the mail. YouTube participants, please see the text below for how to vote from your location at the designated time using either email or text. These instructions will be repeated aloud during the meeting, but just in case, they're in writing below. For those who cannot connect electronically in the moment, your votes will be accepted in advance. Please simply send an email with the word slate in the subject line and your vote in the body of the message, either yes or no or abstain, to election@firstchurchwg.org. Or send the ballot in the mail. We'll be waiting. During the meeting, we'll also be honoring Tracey's decade of service among us with gifts and praise and a ritual for the ending of her ministry. If you would like to say a few words in honor of her, there will be an opportunity for some brief remarks during the meeting. Tracey's last official day on staff will be this Tuesday. We've planned an opportunity for us as a church to celebrate her ministry with shouts and acclamations at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You are invited to line up on Lockwood Avenue to the west of that entrance to the church's east parking lot, in cars, in trucks, in whatever means of conveyance you most care to, with decorated with balloons and ribbons, or whatever you consider most celebratory. And then proceed into the parking lot for a sort of parade honoring Tracey. Tracey will be stationed at the south end of the church, just outside the Jubilee Garden, to receive your greetings and to greet you back. That will be this Tuesday, June the 30th, 3 days from now, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll last until 3 or until we're done, whichever comes first. And we want everyone to safely participate who can do so. So turn out in person for Tracey this Tuesday. I'll hope to see you then. I've kept most of the announcements from last week about calls for social justice and opportunities for advocacy in the text below. The invitation from Peace UCC to join them on a Friday evening safe distance vigil for Black Lives Matter on their lawn still stands, and it's been expanded into a communication from Pastor Wendy encouraging us to consider doing something on our own front lawn at the same time or regularly at another time. Also, I've kept the Metropolitan Congregations United reminder about Amendment 2 that's coming up on August 4. And there's also that bit about we really need to form a group for this sort of thing. Please see there. Please remember, if you can provide financial support to your church during this time, put a check in the mail, send us your offering using automatic bill pay from your bank account, set up a contribution with Breeze, or go to our website's donate page. Those instructions are included on the screen now and below. Finally, your health and the health of those you love. Gotta say a word or two about that. Remember to maintain social distance of at least 6 feet between yourself and the next person. That's going to be challenging over the next week. Not only might you be going to some sort of a protest or demonstration, but July 4th is a week from today. Lots of social distance breaking there, I can imagine. But try to maintain social distance of at least 6 feet between yourself and the next person. Be sure to wear a face mask when you're out in public, and wash your hands frequently and thoroughly for at least the length of time it takes to sing the doxology. Please avoid situations that might cause you to neglect any of these things. It's good for you, and it's for the good of those you love. Instead, maybe give a call to someone you haven't seen in a while so you can catch up. Observe fireworks from your TV set or from your backyard. Or call me. My mobile number is included below for calls and texts. I promise I'll either answer right away, or if I can't answer right away, you can leave a message and I'll call you back just as soon as I'm free. You're not alone. None of us is. We are all in this together. And God is with us too. Peace be upon you.